I'm Marlene Peterson, the founder of Libraries of Hope and the finder of the Well-Educated Heart philosophy of learning. We are dedicated to building a community of families who are learning to restore the lost arts of educating hearts. We seek to preserve a culture of faith, freedom, and family, and a love of the good, the true, and the beautiful. Our objective is simple: joy. There's a lot waiting for you to discover here on our website, so let me orient you to a few things that will help you navigate your way. First of all, who is this for? While many homeschoolers use the resources and guidance here for homeschooling, the reach is much broader than that. The Well-Educated Heart is for anyone seeking to live a much more abundant and joyful life. It's created as an uplift for humanity by softening hard hearts. You will notice an emphasis on the arts: music, paintings, poetry, story. There's a simple explanation for that. The definition of barbarism is ignorance of the arts, and conversely, the definition of civilization is knowledge of the arts. In our fact-filled, mind-centered world of academics and science that is stripping our children of their heritage of the arts, including the canceling of humanities departments in higher education, we are seeing the serious consequences of our mistake in the increasing violence, vulgarity, unrest, and cruelty in the world. While we acknowledge the need for studies of the mind, we seek to restore balance by educating hearts through the arts. It has always been the poet, the storyteller, the musician, the artist who has reset the course for good. The arts give us eyes to see, ears to hear, and hearts to feel the unseen things of the world, like beauty, joy, love, the riches of eternity. The arts have the power to refine and ennoble us. They are the vehicles which transport truths to the deepest part of the heart, where they can effect change. All denominations of faith are welcome here. I personally am a follower of Jesus Christ. Love is the foundation of His work and our work here. In fact, His work is our work. We are a community that seeks to understand one another. Our commonalities are far greater than our differences. A good place to start is to download our free app and then take the time to open each link to get a general idea of what is there. Then watch the short videos on the home page, starting with "This is my wish for you." Now notice the Well-Educated Heart section, where you'll be introduced to this philosophy of learning, which is really a way of looking at life. Because so many of our users are homeschoolers, there is much that's directed at the homeschooling community. But you will also benefit if your children are in public or private school, if your children are grown, or even if you've never had children of your own. I've even heard of applications made in the corporate world, although my focus is on mother hearts, because I believe women are given divine attributes that make them the ideal nurturer of hearts. When the mother learns the divine secrets of her power, then shall the blessed prophecy of the world's peace come true. Mother love works magic for humanity. Look at this as a journey and not a destination. You'll never be done learning. There's nothing complicated here, but it requires most of us to look at learning through new eyes. Matters of the heart cannot be taught directly. I cannot give you a checklist of what to do. It requires catching a vision, and that moment happens differently for each person. But when it does, it is very freeing, and you will start seeing lots of things through new eyes. It's hard to explain. It's like a light turns on inside. After watching the Well-Educated Heart video on the homepage, make a note to yourself that you will continue by making your way through the free Catch the Vision introductory course, which is accessed by clicking on the Begin Training button under the video or through the introductory course on the app. You can listen to most of it, so listen while you're folding laundry or cooking dinner or doing other things. I know how busy moms are. One of the ideas you'll learn about is using a rotation schedule, which will be helpful in understanding why the resources on the website are organized the way they are. To accelerate your understanding, you may want to start listening to the podcasts. especially the first 10 or so. You can access them through your app or under the audio section in the menu bar. Don't wait to start implementing what you're learning until you are done with the courses. I always recommend to keep doing whatever is working in your life or in your homeschooling routine and begin to gradually make changes as they make sense to you. It can start as simply as adding a story or a song or a poem or a piece of art to your day, or making time to take a walk out in nature. Layering is an important part of the learning process. Your next step may be to go through the Catch the Vision reference library, which includes transcripts of what you will have just listened to, but includes much more to expand and deepen your understanding. You will see it on the Catch the Vision reference page. It's available as a free digital read, or you can order hard copies from our store. If you like challenges, there's a challenge with a checklist you can do, and if you complete it, I will send you a personal note and a pin. For ongoing learning, you will find a free Mother's University. Allow yourself the freedom to explore and discover. Go at the pace that fits in with the circumstances of your life. This is the same process I encourage you to use with your children. Hearts need constant nourishment. As you seek to implement what you are learning through the Catch the Vision course, you're going to need a good supply of materials to work with. The Libraries of Hope section of the website is where you'll find many resources and tools to use. You may have noticed the Take 5s in the app. These less than 5-minute snippets will walk you through everything that is there, which includes a free library of over 4,000 living books. Many of these books may have been written for young people, but my old person heart has been enriched by immersing myself in these writings. You will also find audio books and stories, fine art, music, and even craft, food, and movie suggestions. The Libraries of Hope intro video offers you a brief tour on how to navigate it. To enter the library, click on the Enter Library button underneath the video or select Rotation on your app. Also, notice the Forgotten Classics Family Library page. Access it directly on the app or click on the blue box at the bottom of any page in our website. These are all the books we have compiled and reprinted, which you can view in their entirety for free as digital reads, or you can buy hard copies from our store. There is a design as to how they unfold. Each layer has a purpose, which you will learn more about in the Forgotten Classics video on that page. These books can serve well as a gateway to the rest of the library and are a perfect place to start. Please note it is not necessary to go through the Catch the Vision course to make use of the Libraries of Hope resources. You are welcome to use them any way you want. They are free for you to use. The last video is the Mothers of Influence video. There are many benefits to not going on this journey alone, and we encourage you to begin to gather mothers together to study and support and encourage each other. Organized mother hearts work miracles. This is about deepening our roots, reaching upward, and then encircling outward. Marley Billings and Jen Goostrey have been running successful groups for years and can help you get your own group started. You'll find inspiration on our mothersofinfluence.org page, which the button under the video will take you to. Many of these groups are now bringing their children together for learning experiences. There is no way to test and measure the success of this philosophy. It can only be seen in its fruits. Here is a sampling of the fruit I receive from mothers nearly every single day. I'm starting once again to really internalize that what I do at home matters. I feel alive again. Rather than enduring motherhood and having small moments of joy with my children, my joy and gratitude is overflowing, and I see the essential role I play in being a mother. The Well-Educated Heart has truly changed our family. You are an inspiration to not only moms teaching their children, but to grown men trying to run a company. My marriage imploded, and we escaped to a homeless shelter. Well-Educated Heart and Mothers of Influence gave me confidence, encouragement, and hope I desperately needed. You've opened another outlet for learning on a deeper level. It is like the world is really 1,000 times fuller, deeper, and grander than what we normally see and hear. Thank you for empowering me as a mother. I no longer feel it as a waste of my time. A year ago, I truly believed it was. I have noticed a definite difference in the amount of questions I have about life and the amount of answers I am receiving. All I can say is the Well-Educated Heart was an answer to my heartfelt prayers. Mine and my family's lives have changed forever through the process, and I know God led me here by nothing less than a miracle. I sit in awe constantly at how much my heart grows in this process. It hasn't happened overnight, but slowly, as I make my way through all this incredible information, I find myself letting go more and more of what others tell me I need to teach my children, and trusting my heart instead. It was the paradigm shift I'd been praying for years. Are you ready to take learning to a whole new level? Then take the next step, which is to download the app and then watch the videos on the homepage. I hope you enjoy the journey.